What is it? I'm live. I'm home. This is true. I'm back in the hacienda down in Mississippi. In Mississippi. I'm in Mississippi. Hello, Red Eye. Hello, Bunny. How my lovelies doing today? How my little babies? I'll tell you what, you talking about a wore out, tired son bitch. It's this guy. But I got a whole bunch of stories. What's up, John Morgan? Man, I got stories out the wazoo to tell you people. This was a trip that kept on giving. Let me promise you this. It's definitely that. Definitely a trip that kept on giving. So I'm going to just, I know it ain't but a few of you. I can tell this story again. Boy, my legs will swell. That's one thing. Yeah, I got a bunch of fluid on me, but I'll be all right. I'll lay up in a little bit, sleep. So I'm going to aim at a few of you, but I'm going to go ahead and tell this because this happened. It happened yesterday in Champaign, Illinois. I was in Champaign, right? The bus stopped there. Dropped me off. I had a 5.5 hour layover in Champaign, as a matter of fact. Got off the bus, gonna get my suitcase off Monday the bus like you're supposed to do, right? Bus driver, there's my suitcase wasn't there. It was there eventually, but let's say I told the bus driver, like, look, I gotta have my suitcase. He started yelling at me, like literally yelling at me, put his finger in my face. And then when he did that, I was like, look here, I'm a grown-ass man. You're going to treat me like one. Well, you are going to treat me like a grown-ass man. And then he said something about being stupid. So I had my duffel bag in my hand. I dropped my duffel bag. And when I did that, you could hear the whole crowd and people around us because they could see it in my face. I was mad. I was about to hit them up. And then he went on to say, sir, I have a fuse this size. That's what he said to me. My response was, well, let's go ahead and light that sumbitch then. And I was going for his ass. I'm going to be honest with you. And my exact response was, let's light that sumbitch then. And everybody, kind of gathered around, stopped me. It's like, come on, you don't want to hit him and all that. And then come to find out, though, the people that worked at the Champaign, I think it's called MTD or something like that, train station / city bus station and Greyhound station, all that. There was a bunch of guys who seen it. And apparently one of the employees got into it with the bus driver. Well, as I was about to get on the next bus 5.5 hours later, one of them walked out there and told me, he said, look here, buddies, I want to tell you. He said, we seen everything that went down. And he had no right to speak to you that way. You had every right to be angry. And he looked at me and said, I'm going to tell you something. He said, when you dropped that duffel bag, we all thought you were about to fuck him up. That's what he said was his exact words. He said, he said, you were being polite. He said, all of a sudden, and now I've been told this before many times about when I get angry. He said, you look like literally a completely different person. He said, when you dropped that duffel bag, he said, there was a look that came over your face. He said, it scared the shit out of me. He said, I'll be honest with you. He said, I thought you were about to hurt that man. I said, I was. Because I was. That's why people say on here, Pimp's angry. They don't know me angry. People don't know me upset. I was upset yesterday. I was mad. And I really was about to fuck that fella up. I mean, I really was about to fuck that fella up. I'm glad I didn't, because I done went to jail in Champaign, Illinois, and I don't need to go to jail nowhere, especially Champaign, Illinois. But yeah, I was up fucking set. No, that's just like a story of me getting angry. I got a whole bunch of, some of them are very funny stories. Okay. I don't know. I've been told many times that when I get upset, that I have a look in my eyes that's, I'm told it looks scary. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't want to be scary. I want to be known as the jolly good guy, right? I do not want to be that at all. I don't want people to fear me or anything like that. Or nothing like that. But when I get angry, I do tend to like kind of like go into a space in my mind where I don't like it, because I have, flashbacks of the way I used to be. And I was almost there with that dude just today. So I thought about, I was that close. I was that close. It was close. But there's a bunch of funny shit that happened too. A bunch of weird shit. As some of you may have witnessed yesterday, there was a girl who was on a bus who was straight up fucking tripping. And I guess that might have had something to do with me going off on that bus driver, because I was already pissed off at that girl. And she was a fucking idiot. I don't know what the fuck this is. I'm seeing something. Willow. What the fuck is Willow? Willow. I gotta figure that shit out. I know what Willow the movie is, dumb shit. Willow the Streamlabs tool. I got some serious fluid on my legs, people. I didn't realize it, but I do. I'm gonna have to get in the bed here in a little while and pee it all off. But anyways, I'm so fucking tired and wore out, I'll be honest with you. There was there's a lot of crazy shit happening. If you're wondering about Luna today is at the at the Pride Parade in Reno. That's what she's been doing all day. So she kept saying she wished I'd have been able to stay a little bit longer and go to that thing with her, but I couldn't have. I couldn't do it. Had a good time though. I had a good time. Me and Luna. I love that girl. I guess that's pretty obvious. Everybody knows that. The van does have superpowers. I agree, Lord Rainman. If you guys would like to tip a little, I would definitely accept them because it's pimpy as broke. This trip took a lot of money. A lot of money. By the way, also update. I am going back to Reno pretty soon. This will be probably an occurring thing because I gotta go see her, right? I can't move there, so I don't want nobody talking about, why don't you just move there? Or she can't really move here right now. A lot of factors, and I think most of you know the factors of why I can't move there, right? My mom. So I will be visiting as much as possible to go see her and hang with her and be with her and stuff like that. Thinking about September, probably going out there for a day or two, or more than a day or two, but this is going to be like a little bit of a life right now for me. Indeed. I gotta get some water. I should have bought some earlier. I've been home for a couple hours. Not long, actually. Took a good shower, though. Took a good shower. I had to take a shower. I was nasty, nasty, nasty. Nasty, nasty. So yesterday, though, on the bus it was literally the whole fucking time, really, coming back. Not going up there. Going up there was a lot of laughs and stuff. But coming back, there was a lot of drama on the bus. On the buses, one was due to these one girls, man. Okay, I got on the bus. I can't remember where I stayed with. And there was this little fat bitch sitting in the seat. She had her legs out, right? I'm a fat dude. She's a fat chick. Plain and simple. I'm coming down the aisle. She got her big ass chunky leg out the goddamn aisle. I accidentally bumped her leg. The bus aisle is not it's not very big, right? It's a little aisle. And you got two fat people it's going to happen. You're going to touch. Well, I accidentally touched her leg. And she said, oh my God, he touched me. Oh my God, he touched me. I'm like, well, get your fat hog of a goddamn leg out of the fucking aisle. I wasn't in the way. So I just jumped on your fucking leg, then, you fat bitch. It pissed me off. Anyways. Then, a few minutes later, this stupid ass bitch was cramming cheese puffs down her goddamn gullet. She took a cheese puff and threw it down the bus. Who does that? Well, it hit some black dude, and this dude jumps up and starts cussing her the fuck out, right? calls her a bitch. And then some ultra feminist bitch who had the whole outfit, right? The black leather jacket, the black skirt, the black tight hose looking legs, jumped up and started defending this girl. She said, "You do not call a woman a bitch." He said, "Well, that woman need to quit acting like a goddamn bitch." And I'm trying, and at this point, I'm going to try to break it up a little bit. I told the other guy, look, I know you want to defend her. I said, but she's being an asshole to everybody. Yes, but he doesn't have a right to talk to a female that way. Well, she don't have a right throwing a goddamn cheese puff at his ass either. Then me and her started having words. So, we're not talking about that bullshit, Billy Woodward. We're talking about something else. At least try to keep to the fucking topic, right? The topics that the fucking creator's talking about. You know, that is kind of annoying to a creator, right? When a creator starts talking about shit and everybody else wants to talk about something else in the chat room. We want to talk about something else, go to the Discord, we all hang out and shit, right? This is what I'm talking about. It's my stream. I can see why Paul gets annoyed with motherfuckers who do that shit in his chat. Because it's annoying. It's annoying. Now, I appreciate the tip, Billy Boogie files and cheers to the gosh dang happy couple, good sir. Well, I appreciate that. But let's at least try to talk about what I'm talking about. And if we don't, Red Eye will nicely but firmly show you the door. There is going to be some new stuff happening here on the channel. I kind of like how Paul lays the law down on this channel. A lot of people want to bitch about it and call him salty, but you know, he is the content creator of his channel. He does, you know, he wants to have a certain way. Now, I'm not going to do quite as salty as Paul, but I do like the fact that I want the people to pay attention and talk about what the subject is. But yeah, I do like that. And also, I changed the name to y'all's last show because I do not, honestly, I'm going to talk with Shabisky. There's no excuse for him calling the Wood the Shabisky show that night. That really did piss me off. And I'm not even joking. That was irritating. When I seen that, I was irritated by that. Wasn't irritated by the content. The content was fine. I think you guys do a good job. I love Red Eye and all that. But him naming it the Shabisky show was out of line. It's not what we do. No, not what we do. Yes, a lot of tips would suffice, Billy Boy. No, we should keep it to Shabisky stuff. I'm not mad at Shabisky. I'm just mad that he did that. I'm not mad at him. See, that's another thing. People get mistaken about things. Like, I can get mad at something someone does or upset at someone, but not be mad at the person. I'm not mad at Shabisky at all. I love Shabisky. I love him to death. I don't like that he named it the Shabisky Show today. That was annoying. That was annoying. Yeah, whatever. I mean, I gave a boy a chance and he fucked up. It's very irritating. Very irritating. What's up, Allie? Only bosses have this trait, Pimp's Pizza. Really? Oh. Shabisky's a good kid, man. I like him. Didn't like that, though. What's up, Ben? How you doing? I am extremely fucking tired. I'll be honest with you. A lot of good stories don't come out. I got a lot of funny shit. That's why I like taking the bus, man. I get funny shit. But I also took a train this time. I took a train, took 2 or 3 different types of buses, names and brands of buses. It was weird. Took a weird route too. Don't understand the route they took me coming back home. Don't understand that route. Make them drop and give you 50. I hear you. I prostate myself. Oh, that's enough. By the way, I got a story I want to talk about during the week at some point. There's this Chinese guy came up to me in Champaign. A lot of shit happened yesterday, and all behind it. A Chinese guy came up to me. He was in seminary school, not for being a priest, but just for religious seminary. He wanted to talk to me about God and all this shit. He wrote things down. He was doing it for a class, I guess. He wrote down things I said. But boy, he was shocked. He wasn't expecting to hear the things I had to say. I wasn't mean about it, not in any way. But I gave him the Pimpmunk atheist spiel. And gave him things, the reason, he wanted to know why I was an atheist. So, I've been saying this shit for years, so it wasn't hard, right? Pop, 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 pop. Tell him every reason I thought and a lot of the reasons. And this guy looked completely fucking bumfuzzled, I'll be honest with you. He did not know how to respond to half the shit I had to say. He didn't know how to respond to, when I asked him, oh, look, I said, I know you're young and you're not a father, I said, but you plan on having kids one day? And he said, yes, yes, yes. And I said, would you let me rape your child? Knowing that you could stop me, would you let me rape your child? His eyes got that big around, like, what? And he's like, no! That's one of this God. He didn't have an answer for that question. He really didn't. It was an interesting conversation. But I was respectful, and he was respectful. It wasn't nothing, I wasn't trying to be mean. I was actually, want to know what he thought. He was wanting to ask me all these questions, but then I had questions as well. And he was going to try to go the whole route with faith and science thing, right? We have faith in science. That's what, the whole G-Man argument in a way. But I was like, you do realize, I said, you know that science is a question, not an answer, right? He said, yeah. So we have faith in the question, of course. Now we got to figure it out. He didn't know what to say to that either. I said, I do have faith in the question of science. I believe that we're trying to figure things out. I said, so yeah, I have faith that we're trying to figure things out. And I don't think he's ever heard it put that way because he seemed very bumfizzled. Yes, science is about theory. Theory. You know who told me science is a question? Landon No. You gonna question Landon No, John? But it was just a lot of, and he wasn't being, like I said, he was in no way acting like G-Man. Don't get me wrong. He was not acting like that. He was very, very sweet, very Chinese. And when I mean very Chinese, he had that whole, very, nervous kind of look. I always find Chinese people act nervous for some reason. I don't know why they're nervous. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I know you're agreeing with me, John. That was a fucking joke. Get the joke, John. Get the joke, John. So if anybody wants to tip, I would be highly appreciative of that shit. Because like I said, I spend a lot of goddamn money. They're shy usually. Yeah, they are. That's what I was talking about. PT Ham gave $50, said faith. Thank you, PT Ham. I have faith in you, PT Ham. I have faith that you're a black guy with money. Probably shouldn't have said that out loud. I have got to get rid of this fluid. I got to get some water. Buy me some water. Also, I need to buy Luna some donuts. I got a DoorDash her some fucking donuts, man. Because I promised her when I was there I was going to get her some donuts and just didn't. I forgot to ever get them when I was there. So I'm going to DoorDash her some donuts. Help me get Luna donuts. They're $358. Also, I forget who's on tomorrow. Who's on tomorrow? I'm already booking, not tomorrow, but Monday. I'm already booking guests for the show for next week. Not just bringing on the same goddamn people, right? You know what I'm saying? Nah, it is the same people, actually. Monday. Yeah, we got Midwest Maverick coming on Monday. And Tuesday, I think, the Atheist Veteran, and I'm hoping. Oh, no, I know. I asked Jeff, but Jeff can't make it Tuesday. He'll be back around the 15th of next month, so yeah. When was I racist? How was I racist? When was the racist? I'm lost. Oh, because it's a black guy with money. Remember, I'm black. I've been inside black women. I'm black. I told y'all this. I have had a black skin suit before. So that's not how it is how it works. And capital letters does not make you right. I loved how, I'm going to tell you, this is one reason I like, that's not really a reason I like Red Eye, but the other night, when I was doing a stream from the hotel and something happened, Red Eye immediately knew what happened just by the look on my face. You just seen something, mate. Luna just showed you something, mate. He knew by the look on my face what had just happened behind the scene. Oh, it's okay. He saw naked pics. Well, I'm not gonna say I did or didn't. I'm not gonna say neither, but I did. I did, and they were awesome. Every one of them. Oh, dude, there was so much shit that happened on this trip, though. During the bus rides, dude, there's so much material. But also, I was at a bus station. Right? Of course I was. And I seen something, and I immediately wrote a bit in my head, dude. I mean, like, boom. Because I've seen it before and before and before, and I'm like, this is, and I think it's really good shit. Now, I'm going to tell you what it is, because I really want to work on this bit, and I'm going to use it pretty soon when I start doing open mic shit, and this is, I think it's awesome. I think it's amazing. I think it's a great fucking bit. I really do. Also, I don't know if you guys have been following my Twitter, but if you've noticed, there's been a couple of tweets tweeting out to Mr. Beast. I have decided that I am on a mission. I'm going to make Mr. Beast buy my mama a house. He gave a pizza guy a house before, a delivery guy a house before, he gave people islands. I'm on a mission. I'm going to keep tweeting this motherfucker until he buys my mama a house. I'm going to bug his ass. You people are going to retweet the shit until he notices it and buys my mama a house. That is the mission. Mr. Beast will buy my mama a house. You seen titty? I want to see one. I seen a lady. She had 3 titties. I seen titties before, yeah. I'm not gonna, not going to describe her titties to you guys, but they're fucking awesome. Anyways, Lunas, dude, y'all seen those pictures, right, of the wedding day thing? She was so pretty in her red dress. Oh, she was stunning, dude. When she made me go downstairs. I could not see the dress until she put it on. She wouldn't allow me to see it until, that's a girl thing. Until she put it on. So I went downstairs, fucked around a little bit, and went back up. And when I opened that door and I walked in, and I seen that girl standing there in that red dress, it was sweet. It was something. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. She's the most beautiful girl in the world, man. She really is. And yes, I know I've got a lot of messages about Next doing the little apology video. I know. I watched it. I seen it. I kind of acknowledged it the other day, and look, this is what I told Red Eye when I talked to Red Eye about it. I accept his apology as a man would. He was man enough to say, I'm sorry. Now, some of y'all may get mad and say, oh, but Negs is such an asshole. Okay. He apologized to me. I accept the apology. However, I do not accept the invites to doing, panels with him and stuff like that, because I don't think that would work out at all. I think we would end up in more drama and more bullshit. So my idea is simply this. I accept his apology. We leave each other alone. That way there won't be no drama between me and Negs. There won't be no bullshit on my channel of him, and won't be no bullshit on his channel with me, right? I don't think we would work well together or anything like that, because I think we would end up in drama. And that is not a slight on him at all. Not being mean, not being negative toward him at all. I do accept his apology, and I think it was a man. He kind of manned up and did it. And whether it was, some people are saying it was for, shady reasons. I don't know. I cannot reach into a man's brain and figure out what they say, why they did something. So my simple response is, I do accept the apology. And I won't talk shit upon him unless he does shit upon me again, right? Plain and simple. Now, I do disagree with him that he thought it was friendly trolling. I do disagree with that. 100% disagree with that. But I think we can, if he wants to move on and not have any bullshit between the two of us, that's fine. Plain and simple. I mean, you won't hear me mention him in a negative way, I promise, unless he talks shit upon me again or does something completely fucking ridiculous. So, yeah. I mean, I think that's an adult way to do it. And I like I said, I appreciate the apology. I do not like being mixed in big dramas. I don't mind being mixed in goofy dramas where people are just like we used to do in the old days. I don't really mind that so much. But where people are trying to accuse somebody, like the shit that happened with Ben, right? If you don't have proof, shut the fuck up. That's not me defending men. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, I was defending men." No, I never did. I never said Ben didn't. I said you don't have proof, then you shouldn't be putting that shit out there. Because it's the exact thing that happened to me, right? They didn't have proof, but yet I was lucky enough to be able to prove that they were lying. Because the girl that she never made the accusation. See, so, yeah, I just think it's a bunch of horse shit, I think as content creators, we have to be more responsible than that. That's my thoughts on it. I should have got some fluid pills. I caught and got me some of my medicines that I was out of, but I forgot to get my fluid pills. I think that, yeah. Hold up 1 second, guys. I'm gonna tell you guys something. It was so sweet, Mama Pimp, right? One I call Uncle Brothers, when it came and got me at the bus station. Today, when I got home, opened up the door. She was standing there with her little walker, smile on her face. She missed me. And God, my little dog Rosie went crazy. It's like I'd been gone forever with those two. Now, by the way, Negs, I don't think has ever said anything about the Ben situation. Let's not put that out there, because I was talking about Negs and I jumped into the Ben situation. I do not believe Negs has mentioned the Ben situation at all. I don't think he's a part of that. So let's not get that started in any way. I don't think he's involved in that shit. That's on Jamie Dark A&M. Which also Jamie Dark A&M was trying to get involved in the whole me and Luna situation. And then I made a lot of people look stupid with that, right? And that's why. And look, I did come out and say I think that. And look, I got to give people credit when they do. I said I think Nick should apologize, and he did. So I would be a hypocrite if I sit there and said I think Nick should apologize, and then they say, "Oh, you apologize? I can't. I won't accept it." No, I'm not. I'm not that type of cat, right? I said that I think he should apologize for what happened. He did do that. Whether you like him or think it's real or not is neither here nor there, because he did what I asked. So if he sticks with that, then I would be a hypocrite to go against it. Now, like I said, I'm not going to go on his channel and be a part of a panel with him, because I don't think me and him would get, I think it would end badly, like really badly. So I'm going to avoid that. But I would be a hypocrite if I sit there and said, well, I don't accept your apology now. I'm the one that said I think you should apologize. Then why did Shabisky ban Jamie from your stream? Because I think, what are you talking about? Red Eye did that. Shabisky didn't do that. Red Eye did that. Because Jamie was trying to get involved in the shit, the lie about me and Luna. And so was other people. Even one person who I thought was one of my best fucking friends. They were fishing and trying to get information. And by the way, folks, you need to realize something here. 98% of the people who get banned on this chat is done by Red Eye. As far as I know, Shabisky don't even ban nobody, period. I barely do. Red Eye is the head moderator. I gave Red Eye the permission to, and I don't question him unless I see him abuse the power. If I see him, if I think he made a mistake, I will tell him, which it has happened. You can ask him. It has happened. I went to him and said, no, you need to unban that person. You can't take it personal. You can't take someone accusing you of rape personal? What kind of fucking... What? That is the dumbest shit I have ever fucking heard in my life. You can't take someone accusing you of something so horrific as rape personal. What? Oh my God, it made me so upset I knocked my mic over. That's just a stupid fucking statement. And who are you to tell people what they can or cannot take personal? Why does people do that? People come out and make awful fucking statements about other people, but if the other person responds in any way, oh, you can't take it personal. Oh, you mad, bro? Yeah, fuck yeah, we're mad. We're being accused of shit we didn't do. Fuck yeah. And look, people got mad at me because I came out from Ben, right? Okay, if you give me proof that Ben's in the chat right now, if you give me proof that Ben is a fucking rapist, I will be the first motherfucker out against Ben. But Ben is my friend. Me and Ben are bros. Me and Ben have been friends for quite a while now. If you make an accusation without proof about my friend, then yes, I'm going to say I need to see proof before I believe it. I'm not going to turn on him just because someone said something. That is stupid. It's fucking ridiculous. I'm not going to do that. That's not the type of person I am. Now, if you show me fucking proof, and by all means, show me fucking proof. Words are not proof, by the way. Just an accusation is not a form of guilt. It's not proof of guilt. It's not evidence. It's just an accusation. You have to come up with the evidence after the accusation is made. No one has really done that. If you don't let it get to you, what are you talking? There you go saying the same shit again. How can that not get to you, Peanut? How can that not get to you, bro? I don't know who you are, Peanut. You don't say you're not being disrespectful, so I'm not gonna bang you or anything. You're not being, but how can that not get to you? I'm actually having this conversation with you, Peanut, because I think you don't have this right here. Being accused of something awful has to get to you, Peanut. This is not, oh, your mama's ugly. Oh, your content is stupid. This is not that. This is a crime. You're being accused of something horrific. Not just a crime, but a horrific fucking crime. Of course it's going to get to you. And of course you're going to take it personal. And like with my situation, when they accuse me of it, they accuse me of doing it to someone I truly love with all my heart. I love that girl. So when they said, oh, he hurt someone that means the world to me. That girl means the fucking world to me. And I don't care to say it. That girl means a lot to me. It broke my fucking heart, dude. And it could have ruined my content career. Same thing with Ben, right? Could have ruined it. It could ruin his fucking career. Could put him in jail. Could do all kind of shit, right? So without proof and people, and if you didn't do it, think about this. If you're innocent and you're accused of something like that, god damn, that's fucked up. Now, like I said, Show me proof that Ben did it, and I'll be fucking there like, okay, Ben, fucking asshole. I've yet to see that proof. That's all I'm saying. And you know, I proved. Luckily, I had the person that would come out and say, hey, y'all fucking lying. But it doesn't, dude, YouTube drama is not that. That isn't YouTube drama. That isn't even close to online drama. That is some bad shit. That's like the shit with Shanny, right? That's not your normal YouTube drama. It was before until they started, until there was proof that they were abusing the fucking children. Well, then it went from YouTube drama to real motherfucking real, right? When we seen Jason calling his autistic stepchild a fucking sack of shit, then it went from YouTube drama to real world bullshit. When stuff like that is, it's not YouTube drama, it's real. Yeah, exactly, Red. Lucky for me, the victim that came out and said, no, y'all fucking lying. It broke her heart because she didn't know it was happening, right? Luna was off the grid. Luna didn't know it was happening. As soon as Luna found out that it was happening, she was, you know, and my personal shit with Luna shouldn't even been out there anyway. I'm not going to say who, but the person who went out and told everybody about my personal shit with Luna should not have done that. That person shouldn't have broke the trust of friendship and done that. My personal shit with Luna should have never been out there in the fucking first place, and it's bullshit. Goddamn. Okay. Someone just told me, okay, I heard from an unreliable source that Ben molested a mongoose. I know, but the mongoose's third cousin's best friend's great-great-grandfather told me. No, I don't know who they are, but they got to be telling some truth because they supposedly like hummus and turkey too, so sounds legit. That's what this feels like. That's coming from Luna. See how ridiculous that sounds? How she made that ridiculous? That's how it is. It's that fucking ridiculous. You believe something because somebody said it. And by the way, how stupid did a bunch of people feel over this past week, right? The person that accused me of doing this to was literally on a stream sitting in my lap, pinching my fucking nipples during the stream. How ridiculous do they look right now, Ben? Think about that. The person they accused me of raping was sitting in my lap, pinching my fucking nipples. It's just... The person that got triggered, see what happened? This is so stupid. I know what you're talking about, the bus person. Or that woman. Before I started streaming, we had been riding together since the night before. Been riding together all night and all day. I thought she was funny. She was making jokes and stuff, and I thought she was funny. So she was about to get off off the bus in about an hour. So before she left, I was going to compliment her. I did. I said, hey, I just want you to know I had fun talking to you and hanging out with you. I think you're a real funny chick. And that's what pissed her off. I called her a chick. And then she started running her mouth. And I at first thought she was joking. I'm like, girl, I'll cut you. She said, what did you say? Cut me? And then she started getting all get up. And then she got this other girl involved, and some big dude who thought he was going to show out in front of his son and and I looked at him and I said, you best turn the fuck around. And then, eventually she said something about getting her boys. She lives like fucking Iowa, Boise, Iowa, or whatever the fuck it is. Not Iowa. All the corn. Where the fuck the hood at in the corn? It's all corn. Where's the hood? Where the hood at? Anyways, that all happened. And then I was kind of irritated about all that, right? And then the bus driver situation happened a couple hours later with me. Billy Boy Blue gave $10 26 minutes ago. Sorry, Billy. Says, eat my grundle PTM. I just gave $1,000. Wait, did I just? See, now that you said you give 1,000, you actually have to give 1,000. That is the rule. PT will back that rule up. Ain't that right, PT? If you say you're gonna give 1,000, you have to give 1,000. Now Billy Boy Blue has to give 1,000. Also, remember, folks, follow my Twitter intensely every fucking second. And because we're trying to get Mr. Beast to buy my mama a house. That's what we're trying to do. Because what is happening is they hear these stories and they convince themselves it is true without evidence because they are excited to grow their channel. But they shouldn't grow their channel. That's bullshit right there, man. As a content creator, you should have we have a responsibility to at least try to tell the fucking truth and try to be truthful, right? If you're gonna fucking report on shit like that, because you're not being a character, you're not telling jokes, you're reporting on actual fucking events, supposedly, right? So if you're going to do that, then you should have proof. You should be responsible enough to contact both parties, talk to both parties, and not do it just because you don't like that person because he pissed your friend off. And let's break that down to the fucking truth is Ben pissed Anna Manser off, or Anna Haven, wherever she's going by now. And that pissed Jamie off. And now anything that against Ben, they're going with. That is the fucking fact of the matter. They're being irresponsible little fucking pricks. And I don't mind saying that part. This is not against the girls that made the accusations, by the way. I am not talking about the girls who made the accusations. I will not go in that situation because I'm not that stupid. I'm not going into that situation. I'm talking about Jamie and them. That is the fucking situation. They gotta hate hard for Ben. So anything that comes out, they go, and that is irresponsible. It is so fucking dishonest, and it is fucking disgusting. And one of my dearest fucking friends turned on me for about the shit too. And that person can suck every bit of my fucking taint meat. If they realize that they made a mistake and try to become my friend again, I'm going to say fuck you right in your eyeball, because that was supposed to be one of my best friends and they turned on me for some bullshit. So fuck you in the eyeball. And you know who you are. Now, if you want to be honest, let's be honest. Look, this is not against the girls who made the accusations. And like I said, I'm not doing that. This is about the content creators who are reporting on this shit. Like when they started talking about the shit with me and Luna, Galen's one that came out and said, well, did you talk to Pimp? Did you talk to Luna? No, they didn't talk to either fucking one of us. But yet they talked about the situation. See how irresponsible that fucking is? You don't think Jamie hates? I don't know if Jamie hates me or not. I'll be honest with you. I don't hate Jamie. I dislike what Jamie's doing. I dislike how Jamie is acting. If Jamie changed her ways, then maybe one day me and Jamie could be friends. I don't hate Jamie. I hate what she's doing to my friend without proof. That's what I hate. Don't have it was distasteful how she came about it, and then bringing me up and talking shit about me because I don't agree with them. That's fucking stupid. Because I didn't immediately jump on Ben's ass, and all these people saying what all of what Animenster did for me. What exactly did Animenster do for me? Other than come on my show and get attention to themselves because of me? It's what I did for them, not what they did for me. Let's face that fucking fact. So I stopped bringing Animenster on my show. It was too much fucking drama. It was too much drama between Ben and Animenster. I could have stayed friends with Animenster. Not only do I have a friendship with Ben, I have kind of a working relationship with Ben too. We got to work on that shit a little bit more, but we have a working relationship as well. So, I mean, it's and here, and Jamie's trying to be all like I said, miss political correct one time. And she got bothered by me saying this because I don't look. First of all, let me make this perfectly clear. I don't give one wet rat's ass if somebody makes fun of how I talk. I don't give a shit. Yes, I have a very crackly, raspy voice. Okay, fine. That's out there. We know that. So I don't care if people make jokes about it. However, you can't sit there and say, you can't pick on people or do this kind of stuff or do and then make fun of something somebody can't help. I can't help that I have a raspy voice. Why would Jamie do that? Why would Jamie make fun of my voice when it's something that I can't help? Why would she pick on my disability, my handicap? Why would Jamie be so cruel? She didn't like it when I said that. Now, like I said, to be perfectly fucking honest, I don't care. It's getting punched in the throat. It's smoking for over 30 fucking years. Yes, I have a bad fucking crackly voice. There's nothing I can do about it, so why would the fuck I care if somebody made fun of it? But like I said, personally don't hate Jamie. I don't. I don't hate her. I hate what she did. I think she was very irresponsible, very immature, and quite frankly, she did something very stupid. Not ignorant, because she knew what she was doing. It wasn't ignorant, it was stupid. But quite frankly, I don't really care if Jamie likes me or what Jamie thinks of me. I don't care. Jamie can hate on me all fucking day long. It ain't gonna ruin my night. My voice is golden. Well, my voice is a part of my character now, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Honestly, I wouldn't. I like my voice. I think my voice is kind of sexy. And quite frankly, I'm a sexy motherfucker altogether. Altogether, baby. Yeah. Man, that's pissed me off. Popular view, and there you have it. I'm more interested in the fucking truth. Well, in Jamie's eyes, the accused have to provide the evidence she actually in the majority in that way of thinking in our current popular view. That doesn't make it right, though. That's not the way it works. That's not the rule of law, by the way. That's not how the law works. No, we cannot jump on her because what she's doing is wrong. See, that is where you're fucked up. We can't, we got to accept it because a bunch of people think that way. Bullshit! You know, a bunch of people used to think hanging black people was okay. You know that? Did you know a bunch of the popular opinion back in the day was, hey, it's okay to hang those black folks? That was the popular opinion, so we should just accept it. See how stupid that fucking sounds? We should accept it because a lot of people believe that way. Did you see the most recent news of the company Blizzard being sued for these types of allegations, and everyone is boycotting them? Has not even made it to the court. Yeah, but that's We don't have to accept it, though, because people, I mean, going against wrong is what we do, is what we're supposed to do. We went against racism because it's wrong, right? Because there was a lot of people that thought it was right to kill black folks because they're black folks, or people who kill homosexuals because they're fucking gay. Oh, there's a lot of people believe it, so we just need to accept it. What? That is the dumbest fucking argument I've ever heard in my goddamn life. It's just weird, man. Y'all need to keep tipping. Especially Billy Boy Blue, he owes me $1,000. PT Ham said so, I said so. That's the way you can't say I gave $1,000 and not give it. Billy Boy Blue owes me $1,000 now. That's true, but all you can do is try to change the view through showing them why they're wrong. Well, that's what we're doing. You cannot force it. But yeah, you can. No one's forcing them to do anything. Who's forcing Jamie to do anything? I'm not forcing Jamie. Jamie gives their opinion and I give mine sometimes, but that's not forcing her. That doesn't make sense. I'm not trying to force her. I just think she should do better. If she did better, then I wouldn't even talk about her. Which I very rarely talk about her anyway, because I don't want to be involved in this shit. I don't, but sometimes it comes up and you have to talk about it. Like I said, I don't hate Jamie. I really don't. I don't. By any means. I think Jamie's confused. I think Jamie's angry. I think Jamie thinks that she's smarter than she is. That her, she's... I don't care. Jamie gets mad at that statement. Because if they call me stupid, let's face the fact. That motherfucker can't handle my pinky toe. Can't handle my pinky toe. And when you take a comedian's, someone who tells jokes, right? And then say, well, he's just saying that he's joking, but he's really a misogynist. A misogynist. I'm misogynized. That's what Jamie, I'm a fucking misogynist. Because I talk the way I do. Well, goddamn. Fuck all them hoes. But they've never mentioned about me talking about fucking John Morgan in the butthole. Or fucking Shabisky in the butthole. I talk about shit like that. I talk about raping Red Eye's face. That ain't sexy right now to them because they're white guys. They're straight white guys. Or whatever the fuck John Morgan is. Who the fuck knows what John Morgan is? If it was a guy making the allegations, would you feel the same way? Huh? What? Oh, I'm against her because her opinion she's a woman. Is that what you're saying? Oh my fucking god. Dude, did you even hear my fucking... I said they call me stupid, so I think that they're fucking stupid. That's what I was saying. They made the accusation about me because I am a man. Is that what you're saying? They made the accusation. Oh, see? I turn it around. They only made that accusation about me because I'm a male. If I was a woman, they wouldn't have made that accusation and said I was stupid. What if I made the accusation against a woman raping me? Would they have believed me and went out and fuck? No, they wouldn't have done that because I'm a male. I didn't say anything about her sex when I made that fucking statement. I did not say she was stupid because she was a woman. You made that accusation. So either you think women are stupid, because that's what you got out of what I said. Is that what you're saying? You think women are stupid, Peanut? Because I ain't mentioned nothings or anything about their sex, their gender, or whatever. I didn't mention shit about that. I just said I think they were stupid. But you're hating on fellow women. You hate your fellow women now because you immediately assumed I was thinking they were stupid because they were a woman. So you think women are stupid. You think yourself is stupid, Peanut. Quit hating on yourself, Peanut. I gotta fix it. Uncle Brother did not do a good job putting this fucking desk together. Eat my good. I'm waiting on my $1,000, Billy Boy. It's hot in here. My air conditioner's not working. My air conditioner went out in this room. Fucking shit. Pisses me off. I want my air conditioner to work. And this, in time zone and latitude and testability. Hello there, great Pimpmunk. Please present my. I will. When she wakes up, Landon, I will. Betty Boy Blue owes me $1,000, Landon. He said I gave $1,000 and didn't do it. Now you know my rule of hand. If you say you give me something, you got to give it to me. You can't lie about it. Ain't that right, Landon? Landon agrees. By the way, if you don't know, I'm finally home. You can probably tell by the background. I am home. Made it home this morning, or earlier today, a few hours back. I'm tired and wore out and fucking whatever. Yeah, fluid on my legs. Let me get that shit off. Luna was watching. I don't know if Luna's still watching, but she is. Shake your titties for me, girl. Thank you, sir. Got a new mission. I'm gonna bug the fuck out of Mr. Beast until he buys my mama a house. I'm tired of him giving pizza delivery guys and all these other motherfucking shit houses and islands. Well, I want him to be the hero to my hero and buy my mama a house. I'm not gonna stop bugging his ass until he does it. Every day I'm tweeting him 2 or 3 times a day. I'm gonna bug his ass until he does it. And I'm gonna get his attention. Oh, fucking A, I'm getting his attention. That's my new mission. Hi, Luna, Landon says. Luna ain't sitting in the chat room. She was watching, though, because she text messaged me a whole thing about what we were talking about earlier. And I love her. She's amazing. She's beautiful. Now, I'm not talking about physically. She is beautiful. Of course, she's physically beautiful. We all can see that. But she's also a beautiful person. I'll ask them you increase your pay by 20%. Yeah, sure, but I can have more money. But see, here's the thing. One of the reasons I created the show is because it's my job, right? And the thing I like to do is make money at this job. Something y'all didn't do when I was away and y'all did the show. There, Luna. What's up, Larry? How you doing? Virtual Patricia. Landon grabbed her ass when he virtually hugged her. Pervert. Why you being such a pervert for, Landon? Why you virtually grabbing my girl's ass? Mama was very missing me. It was cute today when I opened up the door. She was standing there with her walker. Oh, boy, she was so happy to see me. And Rosie, my God, you ought to have seen how Rosie acted. Rosie acted like I was gone for 15 years. Our dog, Rosie, boy, that damn poor old thing was just, she was having fits when she seen me. Maybe cheeseburgers. Cheeseburger. Cheeseburger. I don't know why I'm doing that. Billy Boy gave $10 and said $1,000 all at once off you. See, you got to actually give the money, Billy Boy. Honestly, we can't be friends because I don't like liars. And I trusted you, Billy Boy. So there's like there is a lot of love in this house, man. My mom is an amazing lady, and my little dog is an amazing dog, and Luna's not in the house, but she is in our heart. It's freaking hot. Dude, our humidity was 97 today. Our fucking humidity. Cheeseburger. Come on. I'm waiting for my tips, man. And I'm waiting for Mr. Beast. Every day, I swear, every day, I'm going to annoy the fuck out of Mr. Beast until he buys my mama a house. I mean that. Mr. Beast will have to come through. Mr. Beast has to be the hero to my hero. Yeah. Who likes on soda? Counter's on soda. I go to the store in a little bit. I'm waiting for a text message though from somebody. Cool. Now what do? We're waiting on Billy Boy Blue to give us $1,000. And y'all need to go retweet my tweet to Mr. Beast. You need to do it every day until he pays attention. And also pretty soon we're going to be working on a fundraiser for Raven and her transition. She needs money for her transition, so we're going to be doing some kind of fundraiser pretty soon. Hope you guys take part in that. I really do. So there's a lot of things on deck for the streaming show. Next weekend, next Saturday, we're going to be doing the first private show. I know that's got pushed back because, it got pushed back because of the first week, some shit happened. And of course, this past weekend I was gone. And this weekend I'm just getting home and I don't feel like putting that all together. What are you hell yelling about, man? Oh, the Raven thing, yeah. I was hoping it was something else, but the Raven thing's cool too. Cheeseburger. I definitely gotta go get some water and get this shit fluid off my damn leg. Yeah, there's your damn phone at work, but I will go through the trouble of signing in and retweeting your tweet because there isn't anything else to do. I hate Lord Rain, man. Dude, I lost my phone about 8 times over this past trip, by the way. Okay. Hamburger. I didn't say cheeseburger. Hamburger with cheese. I didn't say cheeseburger, though. Hamburger with cheese. I guess not. I hate you. Mr. Amazing, hope you're doing good today, True. I don't. Oh, boy, I love you so. No, we're gonna let you go. How was the trip? It was good. It was a good trip. It was a really good trip. It was indeed. It was indeed. It was, it was, it really was. It was, it was, it really was. It was, it was, it really was. Twitty. Twitty, baby. How are you today? I don't know, brother. You're not worth that shit. Not worth that shit. He ain't shit. He ain't never gonna be shit. He always gonna be nothing but nothing. My. You cannot even give away red eyes on me, man. That's true. I'm starting to. Dude, I'm so fucking tired, dude. But I'm not like sleepy, I'm just wore out, that's what it is. Plus, my legs are just kind of shitty today. After all that walking around and shit. Yeah. Did Landon die? I think Landon died. Landon and Luna and Billy Boy Blue and P.T. Ham been dead. P.T. Ham came here and just died. Okay, I got a question for you guys. Here's the question. Will y'all stick around if I quickly go to the store and grab what I need and come back? Will y'all stick around? I guess I could say if Shabisky want to come on and talk until I get back, or somebody. Yeah, you can babysit the stream. That's fine. Right now. Because I need to go to the store, but I don't want to end the stream either. But I need to go get some water and some more cigarettes and whatever. Okay, if you people want me to keep streaming, but I gotta go. Somebody needs to give $27,000 right now. No, I'm joking. But somebody needs to tip at least $100 above. How about that? $50 above. How about 50? Just 50. $50 above, right quick. And Billy Boy, I'm still waiting for the 10 grand. I'm not joking. You shouldn't have said it, Billy Boy. Luna died too. She dead. Luna's not even talking to me on text no more. She hates me. Luna hates Pimpmunk now. We had a wonderful week to get 3 days together, but now it's all hate. Luna raped me when I was in Nevada. Luna raped me. And by the way, Landon raped me last year when I was in California. Yep. And Red Eye would have raped me if I'd have made the Australia trip a year ago, whatever, 2 years ago. So, Luna raped me, Landon raped me, and Red Eye would have raped me. So, yeah. Don't deny it now, Landon. Don't deny it now. Don't fucking deny it, Landon. I believe there's pandas in the Sydney Zoo. Yep. There probably is. So I'm going to, what am I going to do? I'm going to send Red Eye a link. Red Eye's going to come in and keep you guys, well, I was going to say entertained, but Red Eye's going to come in and talk while I walk away for a bit and go to the store. Make sure he gets in here before I leave. Okay.
Hello.
It's fucking loud.
It's a bit loud.
No, you're not. I'm out. This is my speaker, though. Yeah.
All right.
All right, you dick.
Well, I've got chat open, so I'll keep chat company, and they can enlighten me with fun facts about this wonderful world and universe that we live in.
Well, please make it half-ass entertaining.
Yeah, I'll do my best, but hey, you are leaving in control, so don't expect.
And you better make at least $100 when I'm going. Y'all gotta make up for not making money.
The only promise I can make is that I won't set the stream on fire. I will promise that. How's that sound? Is that a good start? That look. Well, my day's just begun. It's 9:24 in the AM, and I've only been up for about an hour and a half. So,
all right, let me say this real quick, then you can fucking talk, okay?
Okay.
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 I'll be right back, folks. I'm gonna go to the store right quick. And I got to go take care of just a little quick thing or two. And shouldn't be too long. I'll be back. And Red Eye's gonna babysit the stream until I get back.
Yeah. We're gonna have a great old time. Yeah. So the best part of my day, I've just gotten up. So the best part of my day is yet to come. The highlight so far has been this delicious energy drink that I've been drinking. That's not a bad day. It's winter. It's nice and cool. And my cat's stalking me because I haven't fed it yet. Hey Rosie, you want some yum cha? Look, the cat stopped instantly and has turned around and walked back towards me. So does Pimp have some tight wrestling attire he can sport? Oh, well, that could be arranged. I think Pimp would look really good in one of those, in some, I don't know, pink lycra with one of those cool masks. Oh, shit. Good Lord. So Landon's doing some interesting coding right now. Hold on, I'm going to open a can of drink, so I'll mute for a sec. So he's working on a tool that Amnesty International has released, so people can check out their phones to see if there's any nefarious software that's been installed on there. And here's the frightening part, that the nefarious software that this is looking for can be put on there by governments and people like, I don't know, the Saudi regime and things like that. And the idea behind this tool is to check out your phone and see if it's still in a, how do I put this, an unmolested state, for lack of a better term. It can sort of check out a backup of your phone and it can see if there's been any certain changes made, and those changes may be an indicator that you have some really shady software on your phone. And hopefully this will prevent in the future things like that journalist, the Saudi journalist that was killed by the Saudi regime. They had some of this software on his phone and they tracked him and monitored him. And that. So raise your glasses to Landon and say cheers to him, because he's doing some, unmolested state. It's probably not the best choice of words, but kind of accurate. So raise your glasses to Landon, because he's actually doing some seriously cool work that may actually genuinely save lives from the lives of journalists that have journalistic integrity, and they're the ones that we really need, unlike journalists that work for certain networks in America. So yeah, charge your glass, raise it in the air. Cheers, Landon. You're the man. Here's the best bit. It's kind of my fault. Oops. No, I sent him a news article. So what else has been happening? Let's check the news in Australia, because that should be fun. Oh goody. Oh, the Olympics are on. I forgot. I forgot to care as well. Does anybody care that the Olympics are on? Type 1 in the chat if you give a shit, and type 2 if you don't, or don't type in the chat if you don't. That'll be a pretty good indicator. Type 1 in the chat if you care about the Olympics, because I don't. Oh, God. Well, apparently Australia has been overrun by COVID-idiots. I'm not even going to read those articles because I'll be a sad panda. Oh, God. Yeah, there's not really much worth. Let's go to the science section of the news page, and hopefully something fun will be there to read. Ooh. Okay, so what have we got in chat? Here's a look here. What do you type if you never did? 42. 42 is a good indicator. So in Australia, we've got big, tall bins for our garbage and the trucks pick them up. You guys have got similar things in America, but cockatoos have learnt a new behaviour, and it was first noticed in one suburb where the big male cockatoos can actually open up the bin lids and start foraging in the bins. Well, this is spread from one suburb to across 44 suburbs, and it's spreading out because the birds are teaching each other how to do it. And it's the bigger males are opening up the bins while the rest of the birds gather around, and then they all jump in and have a feasto. And it's quite funny to see these birds learning a new behaviour and adapting to a modern environment and a new food source. Cheeky bloody buggers. They're the sulphur-crested cockatoos, the ones with the yellow feathers off the back of their heads, the big white buggers that live for longer than people. Actually, I know what I can do. How about I dump the actual article in chat, and then you can look at the pictures of these cheeky little buggers raiding the bins and have a read if you want. Yeah, and they make pretty good pets. They live a freaking long time. Yeah, it's these things. They can wreck stuff, and when you get a big flock of them, because we've got another type called corellas that live around here, and they haven't got that big notch feather on the back of their head, and they actually pair up for life too, corellas. But they're a very similar looking bird, a little bit smaller, kind of like a galah but white instead of grey and pink. Yeah, but we get these guys around here as well. There's a flock of these guys, a flock of corellas, and heaps of galahs as well. And it's funny when you see them all hanging out in a flock. They sort of hang in a tree, and they're just like clowns. They just hang upside down and carry on like pork chops. They're fucking hilarious. Oh, they make a mess. They destroy TV aerials. They chew through cables. Oh, man. They're funny as shit, too. If you go on YouTube and just look for random videos of Aussies messing with these, like there's this one guy that's, I think he's feeding them either a banana or he's feeding them a piece of fruit, and they don't usually eat fruit, and these things are having a taste, and then all of a sudden there's like 40 of them lining up for a go at this bit of fruit. It's fucking funny. And you see one of them will grab a bit, have a nosh down, and it'll actually fly around and get back in line again. So yeah, they're definitely characters. Yeah, and they're sort of one of the smarter birds that like to solve puzzles and stuff too. So yeah, like Landon said, they chew out, they get into your roof cat, they just chew on stuff, and because their beaks, oh yeah, it's crazy. Pretty cool though. What was the other one? Oh, we got an article here for Landon. Mars quakes reveal what's under the surface of the red planet, and it isn't what we thought. So InSight has been monitoring Mars quakes since it landed. Oh, they got 3 years of data now. Give us a sec. I'll drop this article in chat for people to peruse at their leisure. Yeah, I haven't read this article yet. So the key points of the article are NASA's InSight team has used Marsquake data to map the red planet's interior. Oh, planet has a huge liquid core and relatively thin mantle and crust. Huh. Okay, I thought it was geologically stable and quite inactive volcanically compared to Mars, for instance. Yeah, look, this is the wonderful thing about science versus certain other things. When new evidence arrives on the table and it passes muster and peer review and all of that stuff, unlike certain other things, scientists are quite happy to accept that new reality. They just go, cool. And that's the wonderful thing about it is, since when I went to school, for instance, there was 5 states of matter, and Landon's about to type in how many states of matter we've got now because of exotic particles, and I do believe it's a little bit more than 5 because we've included plasma since I went to school. So we learn more about the universe around us, and it's incredible. So we now know that Mars isn't like our planet in certain respects. It's got a big liquid core. All right, so let's look here. When they studied the faint Mars quake signal that had bounced off the planet's core, they discovered that it had a radius of 1,830 kilometers. The huge liquid core nearly takes up half of the planet's interior. Wow. That's a freaking big, chunky core. So it's what you call a big fucker. Well, what makes them think? We've just got more data. They've got 3 years worth of data, and they've mapped the interior of the planet now because we have the technology to do it. It's a bit tricky to do stuff on Mars because it's landing on that planet's interesting. It's got a really thin atmosphere, so we can't use parachutes like we did here. If you watch the last lander come in, have a look at the speed that fucking thing is doing when it enters the atmosphere. It's going at fucking ludicrous speed from Spaceballs, basically. And these fucking engineers, these smart bastards worked out, even though they've got like 1% of the atmosphere to work with than we have on Earth. So they've got to work out the aerodynamics of trying to put the brakes on something going tens of thousands of kilometers an hour to slow it down enough so they can deploy it. And then conventional rockets can slow it down right at the last point, drop this lander, and then the way it was done, it was just fucking magical. And the reason we've learned all of this shit is in the last 10 years, we've gotten a lot better at landing stuff on Mars. There's a lot of probes up there. The Russians sent some up there. It's just the way we've got it. And we've also just learnt that there's a lunar cycle that lasts about 17 years or so, and it actually affects flooding. And that may be why we're seeing more flooding events at the moment, because it might be part of that cycle. I've got to look into that article a bit more, but we're just learning more about the universe. So we've got 100 years worth of data to look on, and we're starting to learn that the moon and the sun affects tides. And if you get the perfect alignment of like the sun and the moon pulling on the same spot, you get really high, what we call in Australia, king tides. And they're around Christmas and January. And the tides are just way higher than they normally are because the sun has a bit of an effect on the water on our planet. The moon also has an effect. And when the two pull on the same spot, the water pulls out a little bit more. That's cool. I didn't realize what was causing the king tides until Landon explained, that's probably the cause of it. Really interesting shit. That the sun can actually have an effect on our tides as well as the moon. It's not just the moon doing it. It's and then one day the moon's gonna I think is it still receding? It might fling off out into the fucking solar system one day. And then what happens to tides? That's an interesting sort of thing to discuss. Yeah, so the moon and the sun affect tides, and it's kind of cool. But back to Mars. Right, this finding throws water on the idea that there was a layer at the base of the mantle that pushes hot molten rock to the surface, which was once thought to be the driving force behind Mars's huge volcanoes. Ah, that's right. It's got big volcanoes. So that was wrong. How much should spend already? Yeah, I don't know the physics behind water and how it expands in relation to temperature. I'm assuming that it. Well, I'd have a guess that it only sort of starts to expand once it hits it. You get it to steam. That's when it changes. That'd be volume and not mass. I don't know how that shit works. I'm not a scientist. I just like science and space and stuff. Oh, speaking of which, Elon Musk has been stacking up the big boosters, and they did a static fire of 3 engines, and the next one, there could be a real big boom because they're talking about strapping 9 of those engines to something and firing it up. It's like, oh, this is going to get good. Well, with no moon, the tides would be barely noticeable. The only thing that would have a tidal effect would be the sun. I'm guessing. Landon will slap me in the face if I'm wrong about that. Maybe I don't think the other planets that have much of an effect on our tides because of the distance involved. I just think because of the mass of the sun and we're relatively close compared to the other big planets. Yeah, and thermal activity. That also helps with making wind, all sorts of. And here's the cool thing about climate change. And people go, global warming. It's like, no, we're going to see more extreme weather events. So, like the Arctic blizzards are going to get more extreme. The tropical storms are going to get more extreme. And like we saw last year, you guys got dick punched in America by. There was like one storm trailing the other storm. So once the first cyclone had rolled through, or typhoon, and then like 2 days later, another one had just rolled over the top of people that were just getting nailed. Yeah, I took over. I assimilated Pimpmunk, human being. I'm going to assimilate all the YouTubers that I like. All their base will belong to us. That's how us Cylons work. We're lazy. We don't like to build things ourselves. We just hack people's stuff and jack it. And then sell it on eBay for a small profit. Well, Alibaba, actually. They're going for the shit. So, yeah, we're just talking about Mars because I know that will make Landon happy. 4 primary states plus 5 non-classic states plus 8 low-temperature states plus 3 high-energy states plus 4 states. We speculate. Well, there you go. When I was at school and I went to high school in 1985, there were fucking the 4 primary states, and I think plasma was being mentioned and toyed with the idea at that time. So that's how far we've come thanks to things like particle accelerators, the massive hard-on collider. Oh, sorry, Landon, I had to call it that, and you know I did. And the proposed one in Australia, if that goes ahead, well, we're going to have a linear accelerator in Australia. So imagine a tunnel that's just really, 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 really extraordinarily fucking long. And then you just, at each end of the thing, you just launch shit at each other and you speed it up until it goes at near the speed of light. Yeah, well, that's what we want to build in Australia, maybe. Oh, plasma is one of the 4 primary states. See, I don't even remember school that well and science, and I did okay in it, but yeah. There's so much to fucking remember too. It's like between geology, biology, like marine studies is good shit. Love the ocean. That's always fascinated me. Yeah, Pimp got punched in the throat and now he sounds like an Australian. Oh, God. Poor Pimp. Please donate now so I can fix my voice so I don't sound like a drunk Aussie with a gum leaf shoved up each nostril. Yeah, solid liquid gas plasma. Right, that's right. Shit. It was solid liquid gas. That's right. So it was 3 states when I was in fucking Jesus fuck. That's because I think the Australian curriculum is like about 30 years behind the rest of the world. And we were using textbooks from like 1960. It was hilarious. And constantly the teacher have to go, actually, we've got to revise that because just ignore that. And because new discoveries were being made. That's the funny bit about science. You go back and look through. For instance, I gave Landon a really cool book on Australian fisheries and all of the fishes. And in this book, it classifies a bunch of sharks as man-eaters. And we now know today that that's not true. Grey nurse sharks, a bunch of these reef sharks were designated as man-eaters and dangerous. And grey nurse sharks, that's not the case. The only time a grey nurse shark will bite you is if you get in its way, as if it's trying to get in or out of its cave, because they live in caves. They're really cool. All right, so I'm getting a bit sidetracked. So I think it's kind of creepy how sunlight refracts differently whether you view it or not. Yeah, light and color, the way that works, that's weird because the color we see is it's the color not being absorbed by the thing we're looking at. So, for instance, this mustard yellow plate that I'm looking at, that spectrum is being reflected off this thing, but it's absorbing all the others. I'm not sure, or is it the other way around? I get muddled because there's so many fucking different things to remember. But the way it works is really cool. And if you're a mantis shrimp and you look at the same thing, it'd just be I can't even begin to imagine because my brain can't process more than what my hardware can perceive.
All right, shut the fuck up.
Oh, he's back. You want to? Oh, thank fuck. We were talking about Mars.
I'm pretty sure you was talking about unfunny shit.
Definitely.
So you don't like you, Landon.
We still got an audience. I didn't burn the stream down.
Well,
That's a win, dude.
like 7 less than when I left.
Well, that was probably just some.
They didn't have cases of water, so about 5 of these motherfuckers. Dude, my air conditioner's out. This is like a fucking heat box in this goddamn room.
Ah.
I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. No, it's not good at all.
Right. So neon signs, fluorescent lights, that's plasma. Okie dokie.
Yeah, it's funny you said that because on the way up there, Mom was in the car with me. I was trying to make her say okie dokie artichoke. She said, "What the hell does it even mean?" I said, "You're not." I said, "You're really not a white girl, Mom." What the hell is that noise? Well, I said air conditioner trying to come on. I need a fucking fix it.
Is the aircon yours? Did you bring it in, or is it part of the house where you're renting it?
Part of the house, I guess.
You should then politely ask your landlord to fix that shit. Really, really politely, just say the aircon's like busted.
We don't say aircon here. We say air conditioner. We say the whole word.
Well, see, that's why Australia gets shit done quicker because we don't waste time saying half of the words, and everyone runs around confused and drunk. But
yeah, but nobody knows what the fuck y'all talking about, though.
The funny thing is, we do.
I don't even think y'all understand each other. Y'all just agree because y'all don't want to fucking look stupid.
Well,
but you do.
You got us. You caught us. Nobody can understand anybody else in Australia, and to cover it up, we just go, yeah, mate. Yep. Yeah,
and to prove it, look what you've done with the vaccine.
Oh fuck me! Oh dude!
Oh dude! I got on the bank the other day on the bus. Oh my god!
Did you find a COVID on the bus? Did you?
Well, I was waiting on the bus. We were waiting on the bus. I was talking to Raisin Girl, telling her while I was talking to her like this motherfucker. He's starting to piss me off. And he lied. He said he sued and won $80,000 because in a man because he told him he couldn't wear a mask because of health issues. And I'm like, you just won $80,000. Yeah. I said, why are you on a bus?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, look, yesterday there was protests in the capital city of Brisbane. Luckily, there's bugger all community transmission up there. But in Sydney, where it's a D variant hotspot, thousands of people decided to protest. And it's now being classified as what's most likely going to be a super spreader event. And what they don't realize is that they've just condemned their state to be. We've just locked our border to New South Wales again for the next 4 weeks. We're going to up that to probably 8 to 12 weeks because of what's just happened. And these COVID idiots don't realise what they're doing is that I know that their lockdowns suck, but it's either that or we end up looking like the rest of the world with just a massive amount of our population passing away. So, but good news is, as of yesterday, guess what they just greenlit in Australia? Moderna.
What?
So by September, doses of Moderna will be coming into the country.
That's good. Moderna's what I took. I think Moderna's what Landon took as well. Though.
Yeah.
I know that's what I got. And look, dude, I don't know. Other people's had different effects. I did not. I did not feel that sick. Landon said he felt like he was going to get sick but never did. That's kind of like I felt something going on in my body. It was in my immune system, right? I felt my body working, and it was a little weird. My mom felt a little down for about 2 hours. She took a nap, woke up, she felt fine. Seriously, I mean, that's literally what happened. Now, Luna said it beat the shit out of her a little bit. There was this girl that I was talking to the other day on the bus, Tuckett, and she said that she's still having headaches after 2 months. I said, no, that's not because of the fucking vaccine. I tried to explain to her, but anyways. And then I got an argument with the dude who said, well, you know, they're actually shooting the virus in you. I said, do you really believe that? He said, that's what it is. And I'm like, you're an idiot.
Nah, it's the protein spike from the virus that's been fucking fucked with, so it's basically gimped.
Here's the deal. Don't argue something you don't know. I mean, look, at least do the real study and don't go to anti-vaccine sites. Go to sites where about science.
Yeah, ask a fucking virologist. There you go. Just find a virologist online and shoot him a tweet and just go, listen, quick question, and then.
And I think Landon would back me up on this, and I think you would too. Go to more than one source. Look, read several different articles. Yeah. Make sure it backs each other up, and then that's what I did. I did that so I can explain, because my mom didn't really understand the vaccine that well, right? She wasn't scared, but she knew it was the right thing to do. But she wanted to understand it better, because that's what a smart person does, right? They want to understand something better. She wanted to understand it, so I looked up a bunch of information and gave it to her. So yeah.
Look, all I know is that I've been, because I thought for the last 2 weeks I'd been told that I was eligible for a vaccine shot. So I thought any day now I'll be getting the email to book in, and then the very day they changed the fucking rules is the day that they gave me my notification that you're registered, but because we changed the rules, you're no longer eligible until maybe October. And I've been in a fucking bad mood for a few days. So sorry to everybody that I yelled at. I've been in a bad mood and terribly afraid of fucking this shitty D variant, because it's vicious, and apparently a lot of people aren't giving a shit about other people, and they're being a little bit selfish. And for instance, you got removalists that jumped in a truck, went traveling, and spread it everywhere. Fuck.
I don't know. When you said it made me think about this. You know what one of the best parts of the trip is when I came in and scared you and Shabisky.
Yeah, dude. I thought you genuinely got on the warpath. I'm like, oh, we are fucked now.
Luna knew I wasn't.
I didn't. No, you played that well.
Luna knew I was. I thought I was gonna fuck with you. Oh, and I'm a good actor, but but it was cute because I seen you motherfucking streaming. Because I literally did go on to the stream, and there y'all were streaming. I was like, what the fuck? But it was funny. It was funny. I hate Landon.
Yeah, that Mars chopper is amazing because I talked to Landon about it, and I just went, that can't fly. 1% of our fucking atmosphere, there's nothing for the blades to bite onto. But engineers did simulations and worked on it, and they designed blades that could get enough grip on that. And here's why the little Mars chopper is in a screaming heap of fucking broken shit on the surface. It actually malfunctioned on one of the flights quite badly, and it started to kind of like a pendulum up to 20 degrees.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're right. I just wanted to quickly tell us. So what the smart bastards did, though, is they kept the landing and takeoff software separate from the flight software. So when it got in trouble, it went to the landing software and went and landed before it went. Smart bastards.
I got a request for everybody. Look here, Thursday night, we're gonna do something, but I want you. I'm gonna ask Red Eye if he can do this first. Red Eye, can you create a thing in the Discord, like any kind of category, right? You can do that, right?
Yeah.
What I want you to do is I want you to create a little category. You name it wherever you want. I want people to drop their names and just say, I do. You know, put me in the lottery. Thursday night, we're going to have a fan show lottery. And what that means is by Thursday morning, y'all better be prepared. I'm going to pick all the names out. I'm going to randomly pick them. I'm going to write them down, put them in a basket or whatever and pick them. And then Thursday night, you guys can so many can come on with us. I'm not going to do an open thing because I hate doing that because it always ends up being a shit show, right? So I thought about doing like an open lottery. Or should we wait and do it for next week?
We'll give it a week to set it up properly and because I'll get Shabby in and we'll do it. We'll get all the bots and everything. So it recognizes shit.
There you go. Okay, we're going to do a fan show lottery, and that means if your name gets picked, you get to come on the show. We'll pick about probably 5 or 10 people. Last time I did an open fan show, it was just too many people talking over each other. You couldn't really understand nobody. And so I don't like that. This way we can. But we'll do this every so often. We'll do the lottery every so often and pick people. And then we can just bring random people on the show and have a little fun with them. And you may even win a prize. One of you may win a prize.
Very cool.
Yeah. So we're going to do some stuff like that. And I'm also been to get some, I know I've been saying this for a while, but merch, and also I'm looking for a producer. I know Shabisky wants to do it. I understand that. But what Shabisky don't understand is I want him to focus on being the entertainer, one of the entertainers of the show, and not worry about all the technical stuff. You know what I mean? Because that will distract you. I know he doesn't think so, but it will. It'll distract you. Which, go ahead.
I'd give him a shot at this.
I'm not going to do it, though. I've already decided.
Well, he's technically able to do it. And
yes, but he's not technically able to walk and chew gum at the same time.
I reckon he can do it.
The boy's stupid as fuck. No, I want this. This is what I want from my show, right? I want the technical guy to focus on the technical shit, right? And I want me and Shabisky to focus on just that. That's what I personally think that's better. I'm not saying Shabisky can't do it. I believe he can do it. I know he can do it. But that's just what I want. You know what I'm saying?
No, I dig it. All I'm saying is he sometimes he sits there in vast expanses of silence and probably thinking about his wiener and stuff like that. And maybe during those times he could produce stuff.
Okay, think about that. He's distracted already. If he's got something else, he's never gonna fucking talk. You see my point?
I tried, Jabby. I tried.
A lot of boys, but goddamn.
Oh shit, that's great. I tried, buddy.
Who the hell is that?
Yeah, we're gonna get some stuff going, I hope. soonish because I've actually sent Pimp a link to
My penis.
Yeah, well, not only your penis, but what was the place called? Crowdmade, and I've looked at Teespring and I've looked at these guys, and according to now, in finger quotes here, according to Crowdmade's numbers, content creators get a bigger cut of the profit when merch is sold from Crowdmade, i.e. t-shirts and stuff. And Crowdmade is way cheaper at shipping stuff to Australia, for instance, than fucking Teespring are obscenely expensive for shipping to Australia, whereas these guys are pretty reasonable. So we're gonna get Pimp to check them out because they make all sorts of cool merch and they can make custom merch as well.
And I got another issue.
What's that?
I told you to make some money while I was gone. You didn't.
Oh, I did make the money. You didn't say I had to give it to you. You just said I had to make money. See, you got to be specific with me. I'm a fucking robot. It's just you just went make me some money. You went make some money.
I had to make me some money. I did.
No. I misspoke.
Up.
No, I misspoke. You just said make some money.
No,
Or maybe my selective hearing kicked in and I only heard make some money. Maybe I dropped the me completely because that's how I roll, dude.
You're a dick.
Don't hate the player, hate the game, brother.
You don't even know what the game is.
You're right. I don't.
Damn, everybody died on me, dude.
Yeah, it's my fault.
Luna stopped talking to me. I think she hates me now. Luna hates me.
Luna. I was going to ask, can I have an affair with Luna, but not the typical sort of affair? This affair would just involve food, where she cooks food and I eat all of her food.
Yeah.
Is that cool?
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, Pimp knows that I'm actually legit when I say I just want to eat her food. She's sent me some of the most delicious looking shots of she just says, the little note was just some leftovers that I had in the fridge, and it's like this 3-course fucking meal. It looks like it's been presented in a restaurant that's about to be judged by Gordon Ramsay and probably win the comp. It's like fucking amazing spreads of food. Like then just made this. It's like had some stuff in the fridge. It's like what the fuck? Crazy.
It's crazy, man. Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy, man. Crazy.
I hope she can, or you guys can sort of get close to each other so you can sort of hang out and.
Well, I'm planning on going back in September. It's gonna be a lot less than like money trip, right? It's gonna be simple. Me going there, visiting her, not doing no bullshit, nothing. So yeah, it's just. I mean, it's gotta be. It's just something that's gotta be done. I mean, I can't move there because of my mom. She can't move here right now because of the situation. So, so I'm gonna go visit her every so often. And so yeah, it's and also I can plan out ahead a little bit more. Like I'm hoping to be able to buy the first ticket 1 week, and then a couple weeks later buy the second ticket, and then be able to financially swing it that way.
Yeah, you know what I think the fans would love to see?
What?
And this is just me pitching an idea to you, all right? So I'm making that clear. What about if we had a special show in a few months' time where we fly Luna down to you guys and she hangs out with you and Mama Pimp for a few days and you go and do some
Maybe
cool
we've
shit?
talked about it. We've talked about something like that with her. Like right now, she can't do that here.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah,
but we definitely a good idea. But I do want to show you something. I stole this from Luna.
Oh God.
Yep, I stole it.
What now? Do you think she might need that?
No, she brought it to me to use, but I stole it.
Look, hold on. Where's chat? I'm fucking dobbing you in. Oh, give me a second. I've got to type this in just in case. Jesus Christ.
I stole it.
There you go. I told her. In chat. Pimp stole your shit. He jacked your stuff.
I ain't think Luna's watching right now. I think she's back out there watching them gay folks run down the street.
Whoa. Oh, it's pride. Cool.
Yeah, she got pride. That's what it is. Gay folks run down the street.
Whoa. Oh, it's pride for us. Okay.
I'm not saying anything that's not true. It's gay folks walking down the damn road.
Whoa. Oh, it's pride for us. Okay.
Yeah. What you?
You know, that's all you do. So, like, if you see a massive crowd of gay people just coming down the street on floats and stuff, and they've got the doof music playing, it's just like, it's okay. It's just pride.
Yeah,
don't freak out. It's not the apocalypse. It's not the gay apocalypse. It's just pride. Just a pride parade.
That's great. No, it's not. It's not straight at all.
No, wait. Is it a little boy? Maybe.
It's full on fucking gay.
Pretty gay? Like,
dude, they wear fucking rainbow thongs walking down the street, which is awesome.
All right. So we're talking kicking the closet doors off the hinges and through the fucking wall of the house out onto the street levels of gay.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Good shit.
That's the kind of gay we're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
We're talking about that good gay.
Talking about that.
That good gay shit.
Yeah. That level of gay that just makes you go,
I hate Billy Boy Blue. I'm going to tell you right now.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Billy Boy Blue can suck my dick.
Yeah, that guy that donates money. I hate that guy. Piece of shit. Goddamn piece of fucking shit.
No, he lied.
He did?
Did you hear what I was doing with Mr. Beast, though?
Yeah.
I'm seriously, I'm going to fuck with him until he does it.
Well, he's this, like, I am your magic 8-ball, and you've just shaken me, and I'm going to give you one of two possible fucking scenarios here. You do it, and that would be awesome. And he actually fucking contacts you and says, all right, you an annoying southern fucking catfishing son of a bitch, let's fucking do this. And he makes the content, and he makes his video, and he gets 10 million views, and he makes more than enough money to pay for 3 houses. If he's, you know what, there's a chance that this may just go where you go, but there's also a chance that he's just going to Steve Shives and get a block bot and go.
Hey, I'm going to do it until something happens.
Well, I wish you luck, and I'm going to sit back and be thoroughly entertained by the process because I like the way you think. At least it's, you know, it's for a fucking good cause.
Yeah, it's not for anything bad, though.
It's not like you're saying, just give me $1 million so I can hire some hookers and get some coke.
Might be all right.
That's the one I'm going to hit him up with. It's like, yo, Mr. Beast, can I have $1 million to set up a drug empire and a prostitution racket? Please? I'll say please.
I don't know, man. I miss it, man. Man, I'm so fucking tired. I don't know if I'd be entertaining on your show.
Oh, I think you should have your pills now, get really fucked up, and then just fucking go on the show and be funny.
Ben, give me $5,000.
You know you wanna.
I don't know. I want to. I don't know if I can. It's so fucking hot in here, dude.
Well, get a fan going. See if you can cool down. The show must go on, boss. You're a fucking professional.
I didn't tell me when I fell asleep. When did I fall asleep? Are you talking about?
Yeah, the sleep stream. Yeah.
Damn, man. Let go of that shit, man. It was years ago.
Fuck, that freaked me out because I remember watching you and I think, oh my God, you better fall off that chair and fucking smash your head and fucking dead. Oh my God.
Dude, I was fucking high, bro.
I'm trying to get hold of your mum on Facebook to go in and fucking wake you up. And she didn't know who I was back then, so she's probably getting all of these mad messages from someone she didn't know. She's going, someone's stalking me on the internet.
I was fucked up. I was that was a product. That was a product of my addiction.
Oh, look, no, don't put me on anything. The guys that have the channels, they're the ones that need the merch. There was going to be a disavow shirt. That would have done me a fucking treat. It doesn't really, branding with my... No, I cringe at the thought of putting merch out with my name on it.
Me too.
I really... That idea just... But the disavow shirt was a fucking funny idea. Because everyone sort of that watched the show got that was a bit of a thing, and Bill's helped sort of take that to the next level. Miss you, buddy. But yeah, disavow shirt's definitely possibility.
Mm-hmm. My dick in a pizza shirt, too.
Whoa. Yeah, there was. Ben is absolutely right. The next week or two of memes from that sleep stream were fucking it rained gold. Oh, dude, you laughed at a bunch of them too. Don't fucking.
I did. I just sit there and say, yeah.
Oh, you had that look on your face where I thought you were being sarcastic. That's all.
No, I'm just tired.
You should take some drugs. That'll help.
I'm just really fucking wore out. I had a lot of fucking road tripping this week.
Yeah, dude. How many miles did you travel there and back?
Oh, dude.
That you should be keeping an eye on that shit, and per year you can do a fucking grand total of the year's fucking traveling. Be good for when post-COVID. Because you've traveled a lot of fucking miles on buses. You've got to have traveled over 10,000 miles now on buses. Easy.
Oh, yeah.
Because how many times have you been out to Cali and back? And how many miles is that? That's a couple of thousand miles there and back, isn't it?
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
No, Lord Roman, it's a good idea. I just personally, I cringe at the idea of a shirt with my name on it because, I didn't do the artwork. That's Dave that did that for me, and I didn't create silence. I'm just The disavow shirt's cool. I like the idea.
What's up, B Green? How you doing, buddy?
Ben, how many times have you shit on a bus? But you should be keeping all these stats.
Not many. I try not to shit on the bus very much.
Oh, you did that one time and everyone got real cranky with you. That's right.
Yeah, I took one shit on this trip on the bus. I had to. But no, I try not to as much as today I held it all the way from Memphis to that would be an hour or something, but yeah, Memphis to home. And as soon as I told my uncle brother came pick me up. I was like, "You gotta take me to a fucking bathroom."
Take me to a toilet, or I will shit in your vehicle.
Baby, shit.
Oh, E Green is in the chat.
That's why I said, "Hey, E Green," a minute ago. That's the whole purpose.
I'm thick as a fucking brick, and I wasn't looking at chat. You've got to lower your fucking expectations with me, dude. Come on, man.
That's somebody you should get on the show sometime, Ben. E Green, he's funny as hell, bro.
Fucking A.
Uh-huh.
I will second that motion.
He's pretty funny.
Has some good stories to tell.
Mm-hmm. But this trip I took a train too, and that was I met a dude who was paralyzed from the waist down, and he had a dog that looked pretty. It was just a different color, but it was the same type of dog as Diesel was, right? Same pit, same kind of pit. Looked exactly like him, just a little bit lighter color. Had the big old head, but that dog was so smart. That dog pushed his wheelchair over to him. That dog was, it was so fucking cool. It was very cool.
That's good.
Yeah. Service dogs are awesome.
Well, apparently Ben don't care. He will shit on the bus whenever he likes, and he will fucking eat a chicken vindaloo and then shit on the bus. And now that's a statement. That's a power play, Ben. It's like,
I'm
will
gonna
eat chicken
shit
vindaloo and then shit on the bus.
I'm gonna shit in Ben's bathroom, but I'm gonna miss the toilet on purpose. I'm gonna shit on his floor.
Well, Ben's probably heard the poop fountain story where shit ended up on the wall and the floor and everywhere but where it all. I suppose a bit of it ended up in the toilet as well, eventually.
Hey, by the way, that was just reminded when I blew my nose. Or when I was out there in Luna, there's a lot of fires around where Luna's at, right? A lot of fires. And there's not a lot of ash and smoke floating around. And dude, I was blowing my nose every so often, and just fucking ash coming on my nose.
Yeah, I know. That's like we lived for 6 months in a blazing inferno. Remember?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. It's fucking crazy. But it's very sad over there right now. A lot of fires going on because they don't have no humidity. But that heat, man, everybody was bitching over there, and I'm like, yeah, it's hot. And then today I get home, I'm like, fuck that Reno heat. That Reno heat ain't shit. Dude, as soon as I stepped off the bus in my hometown, I was like, oh, God, no.
Yeah, no. I know it's hot there, but that fucking record that they just set in Death Valley, it was 48 degrees Celsius, and it was fucking raining.
Man, that would be hot.
That shouldn't be possible. Like, the rain should have cooled things, but the rain was like, now I'm halfway to boiling too, so I'm just going to actually add to the heat. And
no, you don't want rain.
It should have cooled it down, though. That's the weird thing. Is the fucking water should have had.
But if it don't rain a lot, though, so like if you get
steam.
Like, yeah, it's just like okay, like here, right during the summer, when we get a real high, like we get these evening showers or midday showers, and it's just like for a little bit, and then stop, and the sun comes back out, and then it's nothing but fucking nasty ass heat.
Yeah, no, I know that, but 48 degrees centigrade while it's pissing down rain, that blew my fucking mind. That
it's nasty. It's nasty, man.
The humidity is swamp balls is just a killer.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you mean.
Today it's like, I mean, it's fucking. They're saying that next week we're going to be getting some really rough heat waves right here. And when that happens in Mississippi, Louisiana stuff, your nuts pretty much boil the fuck off. And when we say it's hot, it's fucking, like if we say it's too goddamn hot to go outside, you don't want to go outside.
Yep. That's the conditions where you break out some of those sheath fucking boxer shorts where they've got the separate fucking compartments for your junk and your fucking balls and shit, and you just go, you walk around, you don't suffer from fucking swamp nuts as badly then. And I'm totally going to get a few pairs of those things. It's like, fuck it, next summer, need them.
I fucking hate.
Holy fucking, what the fuck, land? 57.2 degrees Celsius. Get fucked.
I do. I hate summer. I was reading, everybody like Luna today. I was talking to Luna, right? I told her I wanted to come out when it's cold. She was like, I don't know why you like winter. Because we don't have much winter.
Yeah, it's not humid. It's nice. It's nice outside. Let's go and have a barbecue.
Yeah, it's not me. So yeah, but now this year we did have winter. I will say that. This year, the South and like around Texas stuff, we had a fucking winter. We had ice storms. We're not used to that shit, and that's like that's why I was very empathetic with people like out in Washington and stuff, right? That had the heat wave. I was like, okay, they're not used to it. People are like, well, why didn't they have air conditioners? Because they don't normally have to have them. You know, they normally don't have to have them. Like here, it's not here it's a necessity to have an air conditioner. That's like up in East Coast, right during the winter. You better have snow tires or chains or whatever. We didn't have that. I mean, we know to have air conditioners and shit to keep it cool because we know what it's going to be like. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, climate change is a thing. Extreme weather events are a thing, and
Yeah.
we better start adapting real quick. And if you want bell bottoms, you should go get some bell bottoms. You have our blessing.
The reason it's sad is the name of the stream. Because I named it back like bell
Yeah, I
bottoms.
know. I'm just trying to be.
I don't know why that's one of my. I say that shit all the time. Like, he's bad at bell bottoms. Because bell bottoms really aren't bad.
No. You kidding? They rocked those fucking things in the 60s and 70s, dude. I've seen photos of my mum's old bell bottoms, and it was like, damn.
By the way, in a couple of weeks, I'm going to be doing that fundraiser. I got to figure out how we're going to do it and everything for Raven, their dev show. Yep. We'll be doing that for their transition, to help with their transition. Going to be doing it. Yep.
PayPal pool or something with shoulder receipts and show that the money's been given. And
no, I didn't hear about that. I didn't know that. They changed their name to the Guardians.
Oh. They've been talking about that for years.
If that's what they want to do, I mean, it's just, damn, there's a lot of tradition behind the Cleveland Indians, though. But I understand it offends people, so.
Is that the team that were known as the Redskins?
No, that was the Washington Redskins. That's a football team.
All right.
I kind of get that. I do really get that one. I get that one. But the Indians,
I thought that was this one. Sorry.
The thing about it is, honestly, Indian is just short. Right. Indian is short for indigenous, right? I don't really, but hey, if it offends them, I understand. I'm not being racist at all here. Maybe I need to sit down with a native and talk to them and try to get a better understanding of it. I mean, maybe I need to do that, and I will do that. I'll find me a native and I'll talk to him. That sounded bad the way I did this. Find me a native.
I get where you're coming from, boss.
I think I'll sit down with somebody and talk, because but now Redskin I get, because Redskin's that's offensive as fuck.
I've just realised that I may be on Shabisky's level of knowing sports teams after what I just did. So sorry, Americans. I do apologise.
That was really stupid.
It was. I'm gonna own it. I fucked right up then.
But you're Australian.
Yeah, well, you know.
You don't know the American sports teams. I wouldn't know fucking rugby teams. And
yeah, I don't know. I should have known the difference between the fucking two.
The baseball team and the football team?
Yeah, maybe. I'm not a huge fucking baseball. Like I know one or two. It's like the Dodgers is one of them, and I know Green Bay Packers is your football team.
Mm-hmm.
And is it the Florida Dolphins? Are they still a thing?
The
Miami Dolphins.
Oh my God, the Florida Dolphins.
Is Miami in Florida?
Yes.
Oh, at least I got the fucking state right.
But Florida actually has several football, sports teams. They have several football teams. They have the Miami Dolphins. Just in football alone, they have the Miami Dolphins, the Jacksonville Jaguars, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm missing somebody else. Who else is it? Fuck.
Yeah, I know absolutely nothing about American sports other than a few of the basic team names. Other than that,
it's on football. They may be in football. Miami Dolphins, Jacksonville Jaguars, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Florida Street. Okay, that is it. Okay, yeah, that's it. Football teams. Now they have basketball. Of course, they have the Orlando Magic, the Miami Heat. I'm missing somebody else. Is that it? Basketball. Fuck, I don't know. I don't think one state has more than 3 NFL. I don't think so either. Some only have one, like Tennessee, you know, they have tight. Mississippi has none, which I wish we did, but I still root for the Packers. I can't help it.
Yeah, a lot of Aussie rugby league players and from different footballs over they're going to America and they're playing NFL and they are getting some big fucking pay. That like guys are getting pulled into high school teams to get fucking trained to be in the NFL in 5 years' time. Like there's talent scouts from America coming over and checking out our gridiron league and our football leagues and offering these kids fucking scholarships to American colleges, and there's a fair few of them are going. And they're making some pretty decent money, these kids. It's fucking amazing. Yeah, we got three codes. We got rugby league, rugby union, and then Aussie rules football. We call that one aerial ping pong. And that was invented to keep cricket players functional during winter, apparently. And it's a hybrid of a game from the UK, kind of a little bit like Gaelic football. But rugby league's probably the most popular on the East Coast, and union's more of a national one. And rugby union's dominated by the fucking All Blacks and Fiji, those teams, and Samoa and teams like that, because those dudes are just like walking fucking mountains that can run like lightning. And rugby league's just a brutal spectacle. And State of Origin is probably the most brutal form of that. If you want to watch good football games, not in the last few years because they're kind of been a bit weak from COVID-19, but yeah, a state of origin game from the 1980s is one of the most brutal forms of football you were there, because without fail, the start whistle would go, and the red line and the maroon line and blue line would run together, and they'd just start beating the shit out of each other and have an all-in brawl for the first 5 minutes of each match. And these are all guys that play on, like the Queensland guys would fight the New South Wales guys, but some of the dudes would be fighting dudes from their own club. But because it was Queensland, New South Wales, it's the ultimate rivalry in football, and they just didn't give a club fucking clubs went out the window, and it was like Queensland, New South Wales.
Well, dude, I'll tell you what, I think I'm going to go take a break.
No worries, boss.
Yeah, I'm just too fucking tired. Wow. Oh, yeah, I'm fucking. I've been, like I said, I came home, pretty much I took a shower and got alive. That's what I did.
You done it. Mission accomplished.
Yeah. Said I would do it, and I did it.
Yeah, ice hockey is fucking brutal when you see the dudes getting checked into plexiglass and getting smeared across that shit. That shit is like, how in the fuck is it? There's like teeth go flying, but ice hockey's brutal as fuck. It is it's crazy shit. And Gaelic football too. Holy fucking shit. That's fucking crazy. So thanks for inviting me on, boss. Good to catch up. Glad you had fun.
Man, I don't even invite me, but let me take a nap. And I'll see. I don't know when you're starting. I don't know. I'll try. I think somebody needs to give me $15,000.
You should drink.
I tell you what, Ben. I tell you what. I'm gonna stay on for 10 more minutes, and if somebody gives me not you, but somebody donates $700, I'll go in your cell like this right here.
God damn.
I'm sleepy, man. I'm so fucking wore out. We're starting in 30 minutes. Oh, fuck.
700 pesos? That's better than getting $700 dues, because that's about fucking negative $2.50 American. You're getting a good deal. You get paid in pesos.
American dollars.
You're getting paid in pesos. You've been paying me $1 dues, motherfucker.
American dollars.
$700 dudes. That's
American dollars.
That's like 0.000000001 pesos. That's no competition.
American.
You're like a fucking millionaire compared to me and my dollary dudes, dude. Come on.
American dollars.
Oh, look, Ben's made an offer. You should accept it. Profit's profit, dude.
I don't know for what, man.
Get your Ferengi on.
What?
Get your Ferengi on. It's a Star Trek reference. People get it.
I'm not a goddamn dork.
I know. Yeah, but you got to trust in my dorkiness. I've got enough dork going on to know that the Ferengi reference is legit. Just trust me. Trust me. Hey, guy. Just trust me, guy.
Okay.
What about Sunoco fuel points? Dude, that's pretty legit offer.
No, I know what that is.
Oh, I don't know what it is, but it sounds legit, and it's got the word fuel in it, so that means it's got to be legit. It's on the internet. It gives it more legitimacy. Come on, man. He's trying to do a deal.
How about $700 American dollars?
What about 500 pesos? $700 dues to one Zimbabwe dollar.
No negotiation, right?
Oh, no. Look, what about 500 pesos, some Sunoco fuel points, and one Zimbabwe dollar?
No.
You should have taken the Zimbabwe dollar thing because that money's actually a bit collectible now because of the way things happen.
I'm not Zimbabwean.
700 green stamps.
What is Zimbabwe people called? Zimbabweans? Zimbabwean?
Zimbabweans, I do believe.
Zimbabweans.
I could be fucking wrong though.
Zubadubadubas.
700 pennies. He'll need you to cover the shipping, and that is a fair thing. You shouldn't expect Ben to pay for the fucking shipping for 700 pennies.
Y'all can all suck my dick.
Because bros don't do bros like that with postage, man. Come on.
Y'all all trying to fuck me over with my money.
No, I'm trying to help you, dude. I'm giving you sound financial advice. We need a one of the money counting people in here, an accountant. You know, they'd verify everything that is being said is legit and above board. Contracts can be created and signed.
If Langdon shows his ass here alive, I'll do it.
Yeah, I don't even know what that number represents, Landon. So that's
neither does Landon. He knows we don't, so he just made up some shit.
Just look, I'm trying to help Ben help you, and I'm trying to help you to help Ben. You're being a bit of a stick in the mud in this negotiation, I've got to say, sir. You got to fucking bend like a reed in the wind. Don't snap, just bend.
I tell you what. If Ben buys my first tickets for my Reno trip in September, I'll do it.
Oh, look, those fuel points can go towards fuel on a bus or something. That's.
No, I don't know if I can do it tonight. Someday, I don't think I'd be entertaining. I don't want to hurt those guys' show.
Oh, you're a professional entertainer, and the show must go on, boss.
Yeah, Ben, you need to buy a dildo, which I have one. I have Lunas.
Do you think Metallica got to take the day off after they flew all the way to Antarctica and?
I wish their plane would have crashed.
Their PPs got cold and they went, this was a really, really bad idea because I can't feel my fucking fingers now and they want us to play in this fucking goddamn snow fucking buried apocalyptic fucking place. Why did we think this was a good idea promotionally, said Metallica as they tried to play their song.
I wish the lead singer would catch on fire. Oh, wait. That happened right now.
Oh, look, I like Metallica, but Death Magnetic fucking sucks. Sorry, that album is shit. And I've got I still have only listened to halfway through the first track, and I'm so disgusted by the whole thing, the music, the quality of the recording itself. How I don't know why Lars thought that sounded good. Oh, that's right, because he listened to it in his car on the way home from the studio and it sounded fine, said fucking Lars. No, Lars, it didn't sound fine. It sounded like a big bucket of shit. That album fucking sucks.
One of the worst things I ever seen Shabisky do, and he was the night we had those pictures of celebrities on, and we put up a picture of James Brown, and he said Billy Joel. He guessed James Brown to be Billy Joel. That is one of the dumbest fucking things I have ever seen in my entire life.
It just shows the generation gap, dude. It's a wonderful highlight of like,
dude, he's 30.
Yeah, it's a generational thing, man. We grew up and the clubs were still playing fucking James Brown's music when it. Not so much these days, unless it's a chronic remix and you can barely understand it and recognize it.
Here's one. He claims to be a rapper, yet he did not know who NWA was.
Well, you know.
Well, my ass.
You can't know every fucking single artist from
NWA though. The most successful rap group of
generation.
all time.
It's a generation thing.
But they're like the Rolling Stones of rap.
Of our generation, yeah. We're getting old, dude, and we got to recognize that generation gap thing and say, yeah, they.
No,
you know, we grew up in a time when MTV actually played music clips. Do you fucking remember that?
There's no excuse for this shit. Bro.
There is.
No, dude, it's fucking NWA.
They're fucking great. But I kind of understand why Shabby might not have heard of them, because when Shabby was buying and listening to new tunes, I don't think NWA had produced any new music for a while. And the fresh shit gets played, man. It's like they're not playing demanufactured from Fear Factory anymore on the fucking radio.
It's not like we picked some random fucking obscure rap group. It's NWA. I mean, come the fuck on.
It's a generational thing, though.
But it's NWA. Every generation knows him. Everybody knows who he is, but that dumb motherfucker.
Look, if I asked Shabby fucking about a lot of the artists that I knew about, like Tone Loc, I don't think a lot of the kids would know who Tone Loc was, Funky Cold Medina and all that shit, and Loped After Dark.
Yeah, but I like Tone Loc too, but Tone Loc was not, I mean, he wasn't NWA, I mean.
No, but he was still Tone motherfucking Loc, dude. Like,
yeah,
Loped After Dark was a serious.
Why do you always do that, though?
Awesome
Why do you
album.
always bring up, like, when we talk about great shit, you bring up shit like New Jack City. You're just such a horrible human being.
I didn't bring up New Jack City this time. I'm bringing up Tone Loc. And if you're trying to say that Loped After Dark is not a fucking incredibly awesome fucking album.
It's a good album, but it's not NWA quality.
I think it is. I think it's on their level, man. That album, fucking Loped After Dark, is a fucking classic. And I saw fucking Tone Loc live here, and the dude fucking owned that shit live. He was better live than on the fucking album. Yeah, he's on their level from where I'm sitting. Fucking epic.
Well, you need to move chairs.
Nah.
I'll shoot you in your fucking face. All right, we're gonna go. I'm gonna go rest a little bit. I got to. Thank y'all for watching. We appreciate you. We'll see you later.
Yeah, go and watch The Drunken Peasants, y'all motherfucker.